on Bakasana, which means crow pose. So, the full pose will look like this. Okay? However, in order to get into it, one of the things that I see a lot of people doing is that you'll tell them, okay, take your feet up, lean into the pose, and just see if you can get there. And what happens is something like this. Oh, God. Okay, something's going wrong here, right? What is it? Well, it's quite simple, actually. If you start going into this pose, and you've got weight on your feet, the feet won't come off the floor. It's just not going to happen. It's impossible. So if you try to lift your feet off the floor just by lifting them up, your weight will pull you back. And the only way to get your feet off the floor and not fall backwards is to get the weight on the hands. So instead, the thing to do is just to first get yourself into this position, and then see if you can hook your arms in front of your legs, making sure that your knees stay glued to the backs of your arms. Once you're there, your hands will come forward slightly. And then you want to make sure that they're far enough forward that now as you lean forward, you can lift your hips up. And then let your heels come up. Now notice that my shoulders are starting to move forward here. The idea is that as the shoulders and the chest move forward, weight starts to shift out towards the tips of my fingers. Like so. Okay? Now, a lot of the time I see people doing the pose like this, looking down. The problem with looking down is that you'll think that you're going that way. Instead, if you look forward and just keep leaning towards that spot that you're looking to, you'll start to get weight on your hands. You don't have to think about your feet. They really don't matter. Because, again, as I said, if you come out here and you say, oh, I'm almost there, okay, I should just try to lift my feet up. It won't happen. But if instead you just keep leaning, and you go out, and maybe that's as far as you go today, but tomorrow you go a little further, and the next day maybe a little further, and eventually, without even noticing, your feet will lift off the floor on their own. So it's just about coming to that center of balance. And the more that you can just think about that, and think about getting the weight to shift forward, then you don't even have to worry about getting your feet off the floor. So that's what pose is about.